Hey, it's Laura from Got Game, and today we're going to be talking about sports climbing in the Olympics. So sports climbing has only just been added to the 2020 Olympics. So this is its first year. It's pretty exciting. There's 3 different disciplines within the sports climbing, and your score from the 3 will then make your overall place within the division. Okay, so we have 2 athletes from Australia competing in sport climbing this year, and they are Tom Halloran and Oceana McKenzie. So we've got a girl and a female, both competing for that gold, and I'm super excited to be watching it. So I'm going to be telling you today how you can get ready to do some sports climbing while at home. You don't need a rock wall. You can still get those muscles all built up while you are sitting at home. So first of all, I'm going to talk about some of the equipment that normal rock climbers will use. So I've got some right shoes here. So these are my bouldering shoes. So they have, they're very close when you put them onto your toes. So you can actually curl your toes within them, and it'll help you get a really good grip on the wall. Today, since we're not doing stuff like that, we're not actually using a wall, we won't be needing special shoes. But if you in the future get excited about bouldering or rock climbing and you want to do it, these are some of the things that you can use. They also will use chalk. So I've got powder chalk here. At the moment, because of COVID, lots of places are using liquid chalk because it actually helps decontaminate the surfaces while you're climbing on it, because it's kind of like a chalky hand sanitizer for rock climbers, which is pretty cool. Anyway, on to what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be working on our abs, we're going to be working on our arm muscles, and we're going to be working on our legs, because all of our muscles are important for rock climbing to keep us on the wall. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our heart rate up. So I'm going to use a skipping rope. If you don't have a skipping rope, that's okay. You can simply just pretend you're jumping over a skipping rope, or you can do high knees or star jumps, something like that. What we're going to do for each of these exercises is we're going to do them for 40 seconds each. We're going to have a 20-second break, and then we're going to go on to the next exercise. If you'd like to, I recommend doing these all do it 3 times through, and you should be feeling a good burn after it. And after a few weeks of this training, you should be feeling a lot stronger in your muscle development. So let's get started. First activity, 40 seconds, let's go. It's jumping, or you're doing running on the spot. We've got 40 seconds, and let's start. Keep going. 20 seconds to go. You want to be going as fast as you can so you can get your heart rate up. The cardio is going to help you do rock climbing. And 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take a 20-second break. Okay, for our next activity, we're going to be doing a plank. Planks are really important for both building our abdomen muscles and our arm muscles, both, which is super important for making sure we stay on the wall while we're rock climbing. So 40 seconds on the clock. We are going to go into our plank position and hold. Let's go all together and down. So only 40 seconds. It's not quite long enough, but we should get super tired, but it should be working out our abs and our arms quite well. If you're struggling to stay in one position, you can go up into a high plank and alternate between the 2. And just like that, we're already halfway. So keep holding, only 15 seconds to go. And 10 more seconds, let's go, just keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, that's our third exercise. We only have 7, so keep going. Get a drink of water if you need it. So the next activity, what we're going to be working on is our grip strength. So grip strength is super important for climbing because the holes on the wall are not necessarily jugs that you can easily sit your hand in. So an easy way for us to be practicing our grip strength is to be holding onto something right about the size of these Harry Potter books. So what we're going to be doing is we're simply just going to hold them, and we're going to do some basic arm exercises while holding on to these books. You might feel your muscles working down in your forearms. Okay, so let's go 40 seconds on the clock. Okay, let's go. We're just going to do some basic movements while holding the books. They don't weigh very much, so you shouldn't be feeling your arms working out, just more so your hands. It's a pretty easy one, this one I find, but maybe if you haven't done this before, it could hurt a little bit more. So straggling out and in. This is also helping our back muscles while still holding those books. Keep it going. How much time have we done? Ooh. My watch doesn't work while I'm exercising, so we're just going to guesstimate that we've done 20 seconds. Keep going. Now we're going to go one arm at a time, up and down. Ooh, my shoulders cracking out. Make sure that you're all warmed up and ready for this activity. We've got 10 seconds left. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. 20 seconds rest. Go get some water. Okay, so for our next activity, what we're going to be doing is tricep dips. So that's going to be working on our upper body and our triceps. So what you're going to do is you're going to get either your kitchen table or another surface that is about this high off the ground, or equivalent to your body height. What you're going to do, you're going to put both hands behind you, your feet shoulder width apart out in front, the legs out in front. What you're going to do is you're going to actually dip your body down. So you're bending your elbows backwards, making sure they're straight into a dip. So these should be nice and easy the first few, and they'll get harder the more you do because you're working out muscles that you don't normally work out all the time. If these are a bit easy, what you can do, you can actually bring a chair out the front to put your legs in front. Make sure that's fine with your parents because these can be a little bit more dangerous. So you're working on those tricep muscles. These ones work them a whole lot more. So that is the harder alternative if you they find the tricep dips a bit too easy. So let's go 40 seconds on the clock. We're going to be doing our tricep dips. Okay, let's start. So just keep on pumping them out. We're going to do them for just 40 seconds and we're almost 10 seconds in already. There we go. That's 10 seconds, 30 seconds to go. Just keep dipping and we'll be there very soon. We're almost at halfway. Great job, guys. Amazing job, we're halfway. Keep going. Only 20 more seconds of our dips. You should be feeling your triceps burning. Which is good, it means that you're working out the right muscles. Okay, there we go. We've only got 10 more seconds in 3 seconds. Okay, 10 more seconds, let's go. Finish it off strong. Keep going. Down and up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Those are probably one of our trickiest exercises. For our fifth activity, we're going to be working on balance. Balance is super important for rock climbing because balance is what keeps us on that wall. If you don't have a good core and a good sense of balance, you're more likely to fall off the climbing wall. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing single leg toe touches. So let's stand on our left leg to start with. We're going to have our right leg off the ground. You're going to be putting out that right leg behind you, going down, touching the left foot and coming back up. Bringing the knee to the front and going again. We're going to do 5 on each side before we swap. Okay, we've still got 40 seconds to do it. Let's go. So on our left leg first, we've got to do 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now swapping legs, we're going to do it on our right leg now. So going down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now swapping legs over. We've only got 30 seconds to go. So let's just pump out the last few. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's the end of the exercise. If you want to make sure that your right leg gets equal treatment, go do an extra 5 on that leg for me now. Okay, for our 6th activity, what we're going to be doing is power squat. So for a power squat, what you're going to do is you're going to get one hand down to the ground, jumping up to the sky, straight back down into the next squat. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. 40 seconds of power squats. This is helping us build up that power in our thighs, which will help us with dynamic moves on a rock climbing wall. So let's go. We're already 15 for the Olympics. Okay, we've done 25 seconds, 15 to go. Jumping as high as you can after every jump and straight back down into the next one. We've got 5 seconds to go. Perfect. Great job. Go grab a water. We've got 20 more seconds of rest. Okay, and for our 7th and final activity, what we're going to be doing is wrist curls. So I'm using water bottles because that's all I have. So if you've got something about a similar weight of a water bottle, and we're going to have one in each hand, what we're going to do is we're going to roll them up towards you and roll them back down. So you're going to roll them up towards you and roll them back down. This is a good exercise for our wrists. And our wrists are super important when we're rock climbing because they're what's going to help us both stay on the wall, and by preventing, by working on our wrists, we are preventing wrist injuries, which are really common within rock climbing. Okay, now we're going to try them the other way. So you're going to roll them up and back down, rolling them up and back down. Okay, we're going to do 10 more seconds of this. Perfect. Great job. Great wrist curls. Now we're going to try our 40 seconds. Okay, 40 seconds on the clock, wrist curls. Let's go. Rolling them up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep going. So we're going to do 20 seconds of forward and then we're going to do 20 seconds of backwards. Okay, so now we're going to swap over to backwards and go up and down this way. It's just going to help strengthen our wrists for when we're going to get ready to go into a wall. Keep going. Only 10 more seconds. These ones shouldn't hurt too much. They're just all about getting that flexibility. Great job, guys. Here are some fun facts about sport climbing at the Olympics. So there are 3 disciplines. You have speed, which is the first one you do. Most athletes do this climbing course in under 7 seconds, which is absolutely crazy. So you've got speed first. After that, you've got bouldering. You've got 4 minutes to assess a wall and climb up as best as you can. So it's kind of like puzzles, but on a wall. And then our last discipline is lead climbing. So you have a lead and you have 6 minutes to see how far up you can get on the course. You also have to make sure that you are clipping your rope in the whole way up and you have stable grips on all of the handholds. Thank you all for joining me on this adventures in rock climbing and how we can help work on our rock climbing abilities while we are at home and we can't actually have access to a rock climbing wall. I hope you found these activities fun. If you did, leave some little notes in the comments about which activities you really enjoyed, what you want to see more of, and if you've got game.